I'm back. I am back. And that live chat last night was off the chain. It was clear. Y'all got it. It's in there. I also put it in regular videos. And thank you guys for watching. It was awesome. And also thank you guys for sending me those messages. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me tell you something. You couldn't tell me in a million years that all of you would actually look at that video. You guys know I've been on YouTube for a minute, and now, I just felt like, let me change it up a little bit, because what I put on Twitter, is the same stuff I kind of came at you with last night. Other than that, I kind of just straightforward on medical billing and coding, but this class is about education. And I just need to thank all of y'all for watching that video last night. And those of you who are continuing watching that video, I'm going to still continue to try to bring you things like this. What's in my channel is chats that you can watch, especially all of y'all who got that layoff, all of y'all who took the buyout. YouTube is a university. If you look at some of my stuff in there, you hear me talking about I'm going to make YouTube a university. That was last year. That was 2 years ago. I'm telling you, we coming. A lot of stuff that's in these channels that these people are making, it's educational stuff that you literally can learn yourself. I have so much stuff in this channel. I have over 300 videos in here. There's no way you're not going to get anything out of that without, going to get a student loan, or let me take another course, or let me take a certificate course. You just need the guidance. If some of you can steadfast and focus, check those things out, because what I've started to do, and even in the past, I think I put, coding ED1, coding ED2. If you guys teach something like that, follow that if you're trying to teach yourself. Okay, if you're trying to teach yourself from Sapphire Physician Coding, follow the chats that I put in there. Let's say this one. I'm not sure what it is. I can't remember. I think it's Sapphire ED 89. It's Sapphire ED 89. So if I'm wrong, y'all check me. Let me know. You see the ones that's before this? Take a pen and paper and write stuff down. If it's something in those chats that I'm talking about that's going to help you learn coding or billing or something like that, take it. Take it. Because what I'm going to start doing now is kind of just incorporating everyday chat. Every day, what I'm hearing, what I'm listening to. When you guys see me responding on Twitter, what's up, Twitter? Y'all see me? Y'all don't see me. When I'm typing, I'm telling you, y'all be hitting me up. I love it. I'm telling you. Twitter is like, I'm not even gonna lie, it's like my slowest platform, because I literally just started answering back. Usually when I go on Twitter, I'm looking at political stuff. But then I started seeing things. They finally put stuff on my, in my scroll or whatever you call it, that, okay, I'm okay, let me respond to that. Oh yeah, all right. Oh, I like what they put. And sometimes they put stuff on there, you just go, okay, so why is this on my page? But now my Twitter's getting a little better. Because y'all know I'm responding to everybody. The young ones, the old ones, y'all calling me auntie on Twitter. I'm cool with that. But I definitely want to make sure that I thanked all of y'all for watching that live video. And look at this. Y'all know I turned this off. I turned this off for this thing not to ring. I'm so sorry about that. But, last night when I did that live, I wanted to make sure that it actually went through. The one that I did before that didn't go through, but it looked like it did good. It did good. And I wanted to make sure that, especially all y'all new YouTubers, some of y'all are home, y'all ain't working, listen to what I'm saying, because I was new too. I wanted to make sure that I can do the live video and then post it in the video section, because I don't want to do anything and have them try to dismiss my page, because we have a problem with that. So I try to make sure I follow the YouTube rules and do, what I'm supposed to do. Because I had a video one time that I went to put on there. I think it was more than 3 minutes. And I guess it wasn't even 3 minutes. This is something else. I think it had something to do with Dr. Now, and they had to put the age limit on there. So I kind of cut it so you wouldn't see anything that was like, kind of scary. But, I don't want them messing with my page at all. So I try to be, on point with that. So, again, this is about, not giving up, not giving up. I don't want anybody to give up. I spoke to so many people today. I went to a doctor's office today, and, the young lady was talking about her friend. Let me tell you something. I'm like the most talkable person in the world. People can talk to me, don't even know me. They just, they just start talking. Hey, how you doing? And it's just a natural thing. And I know it's not just me. Most teachers or educators or people who just talk, people just kind of succumb to who you are. They just, let me tell you what happened. Let me so and so. And, oh, because sometimes you want to get something out and you can't, because you can't tell her, because next thing you know, she laughing at you. You think you could tell her something. Next thing you know, she don't turn her nose up at you. So your best bet is to go ahead and tell a stranger all your good news, because then you ain't nothing gonna come back to you. You're gonna get it out, it's gonna be gone. How many of y'all go through something like that? Now I got my, y'all know I got my script. Well, all I'm saying is, sometimes you got stuff that you want to say, stuff you kind of enjoy, and you see people and you just, I'm one of those people. People just walk up to me and just start talking. I mean, I could say something about, Sapphire Academy, and then, I get your whole family story, which is cool because you guys know how I am. I'm all about helping people, getting it out, saying what you need to say. So again, use all of these chats to your benefit, okay? Y'all, because y'all know I'll get thrown off in a minute. If the feds ain't came to your job, they coming. If you on the list, they coming. If you get in your mind that you're getting ready to do your own business, don't be scared of them. Let them come. Y'all should hear me sometime. Sometime I'll be like firing so I can get unemployment. Don't tell my job that. Okay, y'all already know where I work at. Don't tell them that. But I'm telling you, I will never. I told y'all before, I will never let another job get heads up on Lee. I'm gonna tell you right now. They had that noose around my neck. I said, "Oh shit, there go my house." I will never take heed to what I'm going to tell you. I will never let that happen to me again. Because you know what I do now? I pretty much be clowning around and just be like, "All right, I'm ready for you because I got my own business. Are you gonna fire me? Oh yeah. Oh, all right. Make sure you put on there. I'm about to get that unemployment for 6 months. You see what I'm saying? It's just, I'm telling you, make your own business. What did I tell a little girl? You got some bows. You got look at this pencil. How many you got? Sell them for $1. Go to the dollar store and buy the 500 pencils. Okay, and they ain't but a dime in the dollar. Sell them for $1. But I'm just you don't have to do that. But I'm just saying to let you know you got to do something because they coming. They coming. And if you give up, that's what they want you to do. I'm not sure what the plan is for the government once they start doing all this firing. I mean, you guys here, they want to. They don't only want to fire people in the IRS. They want to look at our information, our federal taxes. What did you file? What they're gonna do? Pinpoint everybody and say, all right, so you got extra money, or are you going to jail? You got extra money, you going to jail too. Oh my bad, you filed a job that you really don't have. You going for 10 years. What they gonna do? Pinpoint people out like that? I don't know what's going on with the government. Okay, but I do know we need to be ready. We need to be ready. Y'all know Black Phoenix Team Us. You see that poster back there? That's the Black Phoenix Team Us. That poster is about empowerment. I can't take this down because that's where I got all my junk at. But the next video, I'm gonna show y'all that poster. Y'all seen that poster before, okay? You guys know when we had Farmers Day out there. Y'all know I'm from Farmers St. Albans. We had Farmers Day. Oh, cool J. Everybody was out there. It was so nice, and I respect him for coming out there. I had, all my posters there. I mean, I had to tell 100 people about Sapphire, Black Phoenix Team Us, empowerment. Y'all come out there next year. It always somehow falls on my birthday. So even if it's the day before, the day after, last year and the year before last was the first time I was out there. But I will be at Farmers Day this year. All of y'all show up. Queens, New York, Farmers Day. Well, I don't know about all of y'all. They have, free food and XYZ. I will have my table and everything set up, and I always give away stuff. Okay, not only cake and whatever I have out there for people. I give away books. I give away little scrub hats or whatever. I always order something to give away to y'all. This year, I think I'm going to have the ebook. I have that book in hard copy too. You think I would have it right here, but I don't. But I'm gonna have that book. But in retrospect to that, get your business together. Go on YouTube. Those of you who are watching, look at what people are doing. Let me tell you something. When we had Farmers Day, I brought one of those big T-shirt things. They wanted almost $600 for a couple of T-shirts that I wanted. Okay. So you know what Miss Lambert did? I went and bought the thing myself. Okay, Renee, let's get this done. Okay, we take this, put these T-shirts under here, and they look the same thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you do your business, take your time, buy a little bit here, buy a little bit there. Before you know it, you don't have everything that you need. Everything that you need. Now, I'm not going to say, when y'all were terminated, you automatically know what you're going to do. But those of you who are not yet terminated, are not fired, and are still leery of, I'm about to be next. Think of that business. Think of that business. Do not give up. Do not give up, because that's what you want you to do. Last night I was watching something on YouTube, and it was talking about Atlanta and North Carolina and the South, and how Atlanta had came up, and how so many things went on in the South, and a lot of them came up to New York. I feel them. I understand what they're saying, because back then that's why my mother came. She came to the North to get away from the South interactivities because of what was going on down there. And here was more work for her to do. But if she had the state of mind of let them come and run through with the lawnmower and we all just sit down and no. And my mother don't play that. My mother, nah, let's go. We got to go. I ain't never going back down there. That's my mother. I ain't never going. Mom, I'm telling you, if my mother go down south, she go to visit for a day or two, and she's leaving that next day. Trust me, she one way or the other. I'm telling you, which I just never could understand why my mother just hated the South. But when I see certain things now I see clearly. Now I see a lot of things that I didn't see back then. You know what I'm saying? That Kendrick Lamar halftime. I'm telling you, that thing brought a lot of memories back to a lot of the elders. I mean, when I saw that thing, and then I saw them doing them dances, I'm telling you, the elders, I call like the older folk the one that teach us. They are the elders. They are the one that teach us what we don't know. They're the one that teach us what we should know. So when I saw that, I was like, it just bring back all kind of stuff. And I have a long-term memory. My short-term memory is shot. Forget about it. Short-term memory is if I'm reading this script right now, in about 10 minutes, I don't remember what's on it. Okay, we done. Next week, tomorrow, I can say it word for word. So that's the difference between the long term and the short term. And that's why I be telling y'all about the coding and the billing. When you study and figure out which technique you got. But at any rate, the halftime thing, it just brought back a lot of memories, for people, and for some of the young folk, some of the elders, and even some of the ones that are like the middle age, they're trying to get the younger ones to understand what they just saw. You know what I'm saying? And you see so many people on Twitter kind of interacting, what Kendrick was doing. And the most amazing thing that Kendrick did on that stage, he would smile. And the way that he would smile, you have to look through that. He just, I'm telling you, it's way past just the smile that he did. I ain't getting into that. See how I get thrown up and I start talking about stuff like that. But again, you are your teacher. Y'all know sometimes I say Malcolm X, he was a leader. He was a self-taught leader. Martin Luther King, he was a born leader. He's just spitting it out. He's just spitting it out. It took Malcolm to learn what he had to put out there. It took him to learn what he had to put out there. And then he just took it off. He took off. You are your own teacher. If it is not natural to you to just spit it out, it's not natural to you to just go study, it's not natural to you to pass a test every time you take it, train yourself. Train yourself. When you watch YouTube, look and see what type of education that you can get from it. Find an educational tool. You can put a whole bunch of things together without getting a student loan. Trust me. And when those people got those layoffs, I've talked to a few, of those people, and people I don't even know, But I'm waiting for somebody to tell me when they got that check. That's all I'm waiting for. And somebody told me, yeah, I got the check. You did? I'll be like, where? I'll be like my grandson. Why? When? He like his grandmother. My grandson Sean, he like grandmother. He got to know everything. But I'm telling you, I want to know. But anyway, for the rest of that 2 million that were fired and laid off, don't give up. I'm telling you, it's something. If you can't find anything, you know where you can go. Let me express it. Sapphire Physician Coding Academy, Sapphire Physician Coding Education, Sapphire Physician Coding Online. I have so much stuff in here. If you want to do billing, somebody asked me something the other day. She asked me something about which she's not the only one. A lot of people say, well, I'm putting it out there, but I'm not getting no play. I'm putting it out there, I'm not getting no play. There's a reason why people are not looking at your resume or you're skipping. In medical billing, you have to have an experience or you have to have that know-how. You have to pass that exam. You have to have something in your resume that has key points in there in regards to billing. Like remember I told y'all that it's like a machine. It pulls it out. It's like a machine. It pulls it out. Go get the job description. Put it inside your resume. Make sure it makes sense. Read your resume 50 times because she's gonna ask you what's on the resume. It's not uncommon to have your resume in front of you, but I would rather she not have the resume in front of her. I would rather me ask her directly what I need to ask her, and she just come at me. If she's come at me with, I'm not sure, I don't know, I'm okay with that because she is honest. I don't hear her fumbling around and coming up with something that, I know she put this on her resume. And here I asked her about it. She forgot what it is, what's XYZ. I mean, that's so crazy. I'm telling you. Don't do that. Okay. But that's why, resumes and different things like that may get overlooked. But again, you learn from your mistakes. Do not get discouraged. Do not get discouraged. I'm over here looking for something over here, but I want y'all to understand when you are fired from a job, don't sign nothing. Don't sign nothing. If they call you in the office and say no, don't do it. Don't sign nothing. Now, if you sign something and you do not read it thoroughly, guess what's going to happen? You may not get unemployment because you done sign something to say you ain't get unemployment. That happened to somebody before. It was devastating because they didn't read it and they really didn't know what they was reading. And the company got slick and this person could not file for unemployment. Let me tell you something. When they fired me over there and they laid off all of them, and one of my coders, she was a doll. I got to call her. She was a doll. She was like the most hated one. I ain't gonna lie, she started trouble like crazy, but she was the best one that I had. I'm gonna tell you right now. When they did all that firing and laying off over there, They totally forgot in the state of Massachusetts, you getting the max. You getting the max unemployment. Guess how much unemployment I was getting? Almost $1,000 a week. Let me tell you something. If they didn't gave me that house on unemployment, getting $1,000 a week, I should have been straight. I'm telling you, man. Y'all know I'm gonna get them for that. I told the Lord after they did that, I said, you know what? Do something with them. 2 months later, one of the heads over there, she now that's my girl. Now I ain't gonna say her name, but that's my girl over there. She told me, you know, they don't even have a front no more. Yeah, because they laid off the whole doggone department. You understand? You go send too much stuff in different places. You don't know what's going on with your money. We was over there in the office. You every day, every morning, 7:30. I'm putting out that account list right there. But just like these, it's kind of similar to the government. I don't know if they want to save money or what. You cutting people off that you need. Now your business is look. Now your business is done, and you still had to give me almost $1,000 in unemployment. So it's crazy. Those of you who are now, if they fire you, you get the unemployment. Okay, now don't go quit. If you quit, you know you ain't getting it, right? I don't care how much. I don't care if you make. I don't care how much money. Other than them saying you ain't eligible, go get it. How you want to live? Go get it. I don't care for 6 months or whatever. Go get it. Okay. When you have unemployment, you you can look for a job. You can look for a job. But if you feel like you're gonna do your own business, who said I can't incorporate 15% of that, 20% of that, and help me start this business? Maybe I'm a good drawer. I'm going to buy some paper. Maybe, I'm a good proofreader. Let me advertise myself as a good proofreader. That's your business. That's your business. And then you still can look for another job. But just don't leave sight of you getting creative and getting your own business. Because if you lose sight of that, you got to worry about the same thing. Because I used to tell my sister, when that happened to me over there, I said I will never take another job at will like that. When I say an at will job, if they want to fire you, they fire you. If they want to lay you off, they lay you off. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care how much money it is. If you work at that doctor's office and you're a biller or coder, they can fire you at any time. When you work at a facility that has a union, they can't fire you just like that. You pay dues for a reason. They can't fire you just like that. Even if you work for hospitals that don't have a union, they're going to try to work with you rather than them hiring somebody else, because it's going to cost them a lot of money to try to bring somebody else in. That's number one. Two, then now you got to be aggravated with, is she going to fit with the team? Three, you got to be aggravated with, is she going to leave? You see what I'm saying? They would rather keep their good people. If they got a little quarrel or something, then let them go. I need to find out how. Okay, let me move her over here, because see, this girl getting ready to hit 4 doctors for me right now, and she's gonna be precise. Now I got to hire another one. I got to go behind her again. You see, I got and to get her paw like how I got her. You see what I'm saying? Then that's weighing on me, and then when I get ready to do overhead, I'm thinking about her. I'm thinking about her. You see, that's why working for a company, okay, that works with you, and that's including where there's a union. Okay, now Connecticut, they ain't up on unions up in here, but they got them. But when you go to the feds and you go to the big, okay, we got the unions. But New York, same thing. We got them out there. But most hospitals out in New York, they have unions. But y'all just take heed to that. If they firing y'all, don't sign nothing. Okay, don't sign nothing. If you sign something, make sure you read it thoroughly, and it does not say you are not entitled to XYZ. Okay, because I'm telling you right now, you talking about 2 million people. What is wrong with that dude? I don't know what's going on with the president. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know. I didn't think he was. He thinks he's an apprentice or something. I don't know what's going on here with Alien. With the maybe he's trying to breed Alien for something. I can't even say his name. But I don't know. I don't know. But I can tell you one thing: Alien's a genius. Elon's a genius, and he mind gaming Trump. Elon's a genius. I can see some of the stuff, and Trump just sitting there looking at him. I don't care. Trump is 78 years old. He up there. When the older you get, your cognitive, I can't even say it, your cognitive thinking does, kind of fuzzle a little bit. I ain't saying everybody's stupid over the 70. Ain't that dang what I'm saying. All I'm saying is when you get older, sometimes your cognitive thinking don't put you in the right spot. You just have to think a little bit more. You see what they was trying to say about Biden. Now I ain't talking about Biden. Biden was messed up 2-3 years ago. Don't tell me Biden something wasn't wrong with Biden, because no. Had they got rid of Biden 2 years ago, Kamala would have won. Kamala would have won. Woman or no woman, she had Obama behind her. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I ain't gonna get on with the male and the female and the dudes. Y'all vote for who you want to vote for, but she had people to back her up. She had people to back her up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I used to be on that, a woman can't do what a man can do. I'm talking about in strength. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she ain't about to be get out there living on the bricks and all that kind of stuff. That's men supposed to do that. Sometimes my sister be talking about she gonna fix this. She be in there pulling trees and all those guys. And this is why I look at her and go, so oh no, I don't do that kind of work. You need to go get your boy. I don't do man work. In that sense, I can't be lifting no stuff and pushing this and put. My sister thinks she's just Hercules or something. I can't. But I'm not saying it in another way. But how that went down was, I ain't gonna down nobody, but do I agree with, I don't even know if Kamala really wanted the presidency. I don't know. I haven't heard her in the spotlight on anything political. She pretty much laying low. So, I don't want to see none of these videos with her at dinner and tennis and all this and all that. Like she just, I don't want to see all that. Let me see this chick with this suit on and she get ready to come in here and clean house. Democrats snap out of it. This is what y'all getting ready to do. I ain't seen her do that yet. So maybe she's finished. Maybe she's finished with, maybe she finished with politics. Maybe she's not. But if she's not, she's laying very, very low. Okay. And I'm pretty sure she would tell y'all the same thing I'm getting ready to tell y'all. Don't give up. I don't care if the feds are coming. Don't run from them because they're going to catch you anyway. Don't run from them. Steadfast and head them on. Just don't sign nothing. Don't sign nothing. Don't sign, because this is not going to get better. This is going to get worse. Y'all heard what Chanchi said. I haven't seen the Project 25, but don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. And don't go get no student loan talking about now y'all going to school. Y'all ain't working. Y'all going to school. Everybody across the board going to get a student loan. Don't everybody going back to school. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. I thought about going back for doctor in medicine. I wanted to do that, but I don't really have to. I'm not going to put myself in a bind and go back to school to be a doctor. Not that I can't. See, you can do anything that you want to do. And Lord knows I ain't about to get no student loan to do it. So let's get back on track. But again, I just talked about the student loan. I don't want y'all to get no student loan unnecessarily. If you want to learn medical billing, there's so many of it. I can't teach physically with you guys, but I sure can teach virtually. I got some good news today. You guys remember me telling you about Sinclair? Sinclair was my regional director. He is the cause of this program. He is the cause of me creating the academy. This is what he came in my office. He said, Ms. Lambert, why don't you create a school, online school? What? Y'all know I always tell that story. But anyway, he came to me with some good news today. I ain't going to tell y'all that yet. After it pan out, then we'll do it. But somebody always got something for somebody. And that's why I keep telling y'all, don't give up. Life ain't easy. Life ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go through something. We all go through something. You still have to have somebody in your corner. I ain't sitting here talking about you can't do this, you can't do that. I gave up a lot to do what I needed to do. The good thing about it is the same person that got my back. Now, y'all know everybody ain't got your back, but I got one, two particular people that got my back all the time, all the time. Got my back. If I didn't have them, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. I told y'all, only you can decipher your madness. Only you can decipher your madness. If somebody say, well, ain't it time for you to do this? Ain't it time for you to do that? Shut up. You don't know nothing about my madness. That's all. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody always think they know your story. Everybody don't know your story. You see what I'm saying? Just it'd be that same dingbat that you thought had your back. Really? I didn't know you hated me. Why didn't you tell me? You see, that's why I told you I don't roll with nobody. I roll by myself. I roll by myself. It don't make a difference who it is. Because if you got a plan, you know what I'm saying? Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself until you put it out there. But sometimes you can't keep it to yourself. You want to enjoy what you're doing with other people. And you think that it's fun until they slap you in the face and they looking like, what? Then okay, don't tell them no more, because then you sit here going, are they normal? You going, oh, that's right, you going Burger King, you understand what I'm saying? You going to Burger King working at the cashier, and I'm trying to do this, and then they look at you like you crazy. No, that's why I told y'all sometimes you have to work and draw that business. You have to work and draw that business. Do not give up. It's still not going to be overnight. Who was I talking to? What's the name? Told me, he retired. He retired. He used to work for the city during the day, and he worked for UPS. And he was in the city for 30 years. I ain't gonna tell you who he is, but yes, he's mine. And all he do is I should have stayed there. I should have stayed there. I should have stayed there. And I say, well, how could you have stayed there? Every time you say you want to stay, they say you gotta leave in 30 years. And he's still working the UPS at night. So he finally retired. Now he's going. He don't have nothing to do during the day. Nothing to do during the day. He don't care what he do. He want to work at a car wash. He don't care. He just want to do something. And nothing is wrong with that, because he wants to keep busy. He wants to go back to work, but he doesn't want to put it all into something. He just want to do anything. And nothing is wrong with that. And still work at night in UPS. I think if you have a goal and you have a motivation to just do something that you just want to have hands on, and just do it. That's why I keep telling y'all, don't give up. All those people that got fired, I know they got somewhere something they always wanted to do. And they just never did it. Maybe they just want to apply for another position. Maybe they just want to, X, Y, Z. If you're working at the federal government and let's say you in a high position, where are you going to work now? In the federal government at another higher position? Gee, that's closed. No, they got rid of all that. I'm still trying to figure out, okay, where are they? Even if they give you pay for 8 months, you got 20 years on your mortgage. What are you gonna do? You see what I'm saying? And you're not even ready to retire yet. It's terrible. It's terrible. So all right, let me get on track. So I'm looking at my script, and yes, I talked about looking at some of my chats. It's gonna say Sapphire Coding ED, and it'll have a number on it. We mentioned that earlier. We talked about Sapphire Academy. If you don't have a school, you don't have a place to study, go into Sapphire Education. Okay, those of you who are already in Sapphire Academy, that is the school, that is the online portal. Those girls are already registered in my class. Okay, those of you who are already on YouTube, go to Sapphire Education. That's this. And look at some of that stuff in there. Even if you say, you want to do medical billing, because the hospitals ain't going nowhere. The billers aren't going anywhere. The coders aren't going nowhere. Okay, they're not going nowhere. The providers need the billers. The providers need the coders. Okay. At one facility, they wanted me to cross-train the billers and the coders, which is fine because they do that at Duke. I mean, walking up in Duke and them girls ain't CPC certified. Even the chick at the front desk, because one of them might be out and they have to cross. So they have facilities that are like that. That's why, to me, everybody should be CPC across the board. I don't care if you were the clerk. You understand what I'm saying? Because you in there already, all you gonna have to do is move up. Just move up. So that's what we talked about. Follow me on the YouTube. Follow me on the Twitter. Follow me on the TikTok, the Facebook, whatever. I'm always on them. And I always put, these thumbnails and different things up there before the chats even go down. I put them on there. Okay. But like I said, do not give up. If you want to learn a new skill, if you're saying, you're getting your unemployment and you want to learn something, go in Sapphire Education. Go into Sapphire Education. This is the Sapphire Physician Coding Education. That's the YouTube channel. Look at all that stuff in there. I don't do the, I ain't doing all that stuff, but there's girls that do that. When you're in my classroom, you go get what you need to do, read it and do what you got to do. We got problems, let me know when we get in the classroom. You understand? The main thing is about retaining and taking notes. Read your CPC book. I ain't getting them going over to get it, but read your CPC book 10 times. Those of you who are ready to take your test. Okay. I'm going to say it again. You are your teacher. Okay. We talked about building and coding and learning. If y'all want to learn it, y'all let me know. Leave me a message. And those of you who left me a message, thank you so much. And y'all see, when y'all leave me a message, I'm going to keep it real with you. You already know that. It's not going to be short with me. I'm going to keep it real with you. Okay. Make sure you have a plan. If you decide to do a business, get your notebook and start writing it down. Write your plan down and then start executing it. Write your vision down. What is your vision? What is it that you think you want to do? I met a girl at Farmers Day, and she does like shade, not these. These are real ones, but she makes like shades and things like. I thought it was the cutest thing. And she was out there, had a whole bunch of shades and stuff out there. She can take them things all over the world. You see? And as a matter of fact, she was a coder. She worked at North Shore. She worked at North, but that's what I'm saying. She in the building department. She got her side gig. I got to email her. So again, use YouTube to your benefit. YouTube is the biggest thing out there. I don't care compared to whatever social media you have. YouTube ain't no joke. I mean, I think it's one of the best. It is the best communication tool that there's out there. Hell, I'm still trying to figure out Pinterest. I'm still trying to figure out Pinterest. I'm telling you, I'm still trying. Now, I don't know how I figured out, but when I was getting married, I used to go on there all the time and figure out how to make little stuff. I'll tell you that. But I mean, that was years ago. But I can't for the life of me figure out how to handle Pinterest. Okay. So find the time to do what you need to do. The feds, if the feds ain't came at you yet, they coming. But listen, we ain't gonna let them destroy us. We ain't gonna let them destroy us. We're not. I'm gonna tell you right now. I thought they was gonna come for me. I'm telling you. I didn't care. I was like, all right, I ain't gonna quit. So whatever you do, don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. I'm telling you, if you quit, you ain't getting no benefits. Don't quit. Then next thing you know, you got dig in your savings. No, don't dig in your savings. Because you need that. Don't dig in your savings. Okay. Let the government, if the government is fine, you let the government pay you. Okay. If you didn't get the bio, all right, let them give you unemployment. Okay. They paid for that. All right. So, last night again, we talked about creating a business. You know what I'm saying? We talked about resumes. We talked about a lot of stuff last night. You guys check that chat out. When I put this, I'm gonna also upload this as a video. I'm going to attach that to the end of this. You guys, I'm already 40 minutes in. You guys, I talked about Farmers Day. If you guys are in New York or Queens around August, you guys stop over there. Check out my Facebook. They're gonna have that on there. It's really nice. They have them out there, rappers and stuff, singing and stuff like that. So that's something good for you guys to check out. You guys, look on my website at those courses if y'all want to check that out. sapphirecoding.com. Check that out because all the courses are there. You guys know I have the 3 programs: the basic program, transitional, and the advanced program. But again, a lot of stuff is on YouTube. Check it out. So do not deny yourself what you want to do, and do not give up. You guys remember when I put a chat out there? The chat was called Why I Stopped Lying. Why I Stopped Lying. You guys check that. I got 8,000 views on it. I can't even believe it. Look at that chat. Look at that chat. I hope I'll be able to attach it to this. The concept, some of you that did not see it, some of my new people that did not see that video, the concept of why I stopped lying is if I set a goal and I don't do it, I'm lying. I've been lying about me going to Georgia for I don't know how long. And the reason why I've been lying is because I haven't done it yet. When I actually do it, then I have conquered it. I won't be lying no more. You see the concept of why I keep lying? Let me tell you something. We lie about everything. People lie about things to make themselves feel good. People lie about things just to fabricate something to make it seem like they really did it. It's a lie until you actually do it. You see what I'm saying? So I don't see nothing wrong with lying for a minute. If you know you're gonna do it, go ahead, lie to yourself and say you're gonna do it. Eventually, you'll do it. Here, write your note down. That yesterday I lied about this. I ain't do it. You see what I'm saying? But eventually, you're going to do it. You're going to prove your own self wrong, not nobody else. Because y'all know I don't really care about what nobody else thinks of nobody else. All that judging and all that stuff, I don't get with that. I don't. I had somebody one time was like, Tamika went to a real school, not an online school. But you should saw her. I was like, oh shit! I didn't know you felt like that about online school. And then 10 years later, you were on the online school. Oh, really? Then you judge it. Well, you judge that. Then 10 years later, you doing the same thing. Okay, don't do that. Don't judge other people for what they do. And look, it's a phenomenal. E-learning is such a massive community. It is such a learning expedition. You guys check out that bio. Y'all know my bio is off the chain. Check it out. I'm telling you, I don't play with that. But again, e-learning and virtual learning, that's where it's at. I'm not gonna lie, e-learning and virtual learning, it's the same thing. But when you're learning online, we have to give you more work because it's really independence. If you go to any of these Phoenix or any of these schools, they give you this much work. Ain't nobody sitting there holding your hand. You literally learning yourself. It's something to see if you can train yourself to work alone. You're not sitting in a classroom all day from 8 to 3. It's not like that. They give you the work. Okay, here, do it. You have your 1-hour class 3 days a week. That's it for $60,000. But you are the one who have to take that in. If you're at a traditional school, you did what, 8 hours, 6 hours a day, and she's on the board drilling it in your head. You have to retain it. And online, we got to give you that extra work because the more work you do, the more work you're going to retain it. And you guys know I don't micromanage. It's a wrap. Forget about it. But I'm gonna give you 100. That's why I was saying we're gonna work this into Sapphire Academy, because when I'm in the Sapphire portal, you guys can't get in there. You can't get in there. You can't get in there. You have to have the email, and you got to have a sign on to get in there. So if I do it here, then at least all of you guys can have an opportunity to at least just see some of the videos, because most of the videos that I'm doing now are pretty much general. But look at some of the other stuff that I've done. That has to do with the class cardiology. Y'all know that's my best. Look at all those systems of the body that I have in there, especially those tricks that I have in there on how you're going to pass your CPC. How you gonna pass your CPC? Okay. I did put this here because you guys remember I was talking about this last night. I found it. I found it. Look, I found it. Yeah, I know. I used to put my hair down like that. When I do my hair again, I'm gonna put it down like that. Y'all can't see this, but this says, "Help me grow my channel. I am expanding my business to YouTube University. I need 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. I will never get rid of this. Yeah, remember I told you I was go to the mall with this. I had put it in my car. I'd be handing it out. Always, never give up. They think I gave up on YouTube. I would never give up on YouTube. I might have had to take a break or two because work or something like that, but I will never give up. You see my thumbnail? Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. I would never have gave up on this 1,000. I wouldn't have, because it ain't in my agenda. I ain't talking about the male and female. Now listen, if somebody on Twitter, I always put my credentials behind my name. Is it on here? I don't think so. I don't have my credentials behind my name on here, do I? I don't know. But when you graduate from college and you get degrees and this and that, and you proud of it, you can put it behind your name. I don't have all my degrees up here, but somebody made a comment about my name. I ain't even respond to them because I don't respond to ignorant people or stupid shit. So I didn't even respond to him. But this is one of them. This is my master's in accounting. This is one of them. That's my master's in accounting. Okay. I have 4 different degrees. I have a bachelor's degree in business administration and healthcare administration. I have an associate degree in billing and coding. Okay. This is my master's degree in healthcare management. I haven't even taken them out the thing. Look, I mean, really, I haven't even taken them out the thing, but I won't give nobody the satisfaction of having to go down the line. My bachelor's degree and associate's degree, I don't even know where they're at. This, I was on an honor roll. I was on an honor roll all the time when I was in college. This is a nomination for Lisa Lambert from the National Society of Leadership Success. Let me tell you something. I don't play with education. Education has always been a passion of mine. Social studies was always my favorite subject. I always wanted to hear about things in the past with social studies. And that made me want to learn more about education. Every time they taught something in school, I was like, somebody explain this to me. X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z. When I first started going to college, I started at Georgia Tech. That's when I was matter of fact, I was in Georgia. So I started at Georgia. Something's going on with Georgia Tech, I heard. I don't know. But anyway, that's the first college that I actually went to. Then I went to Adelphi College, and then I went to Colorado College, Colorado University. So I didn't even see this. Look at my alumni stuff right here. This is ridiculous. My bad. I don't even look at this stuff. My alma mater and everything is right there. I didn't even look at it. I'm not lying. I haven't even looked at it. I haven't even taken out my cap and gown out the box. It's just after I told y'all when I set something out to do, once I'm finished, I'm done. All right. I'll be ready to move on. If I conquer to get this master's degree, once I get it, I'm done. I wasn't satisfied with the first master's degree. That's why I went back and got my accounting degree, because I wanted to have more in the business field. I wanted to know more about that. So that's the reason why I went back. That's why I keep telling y'all, don't give up. Don't give up. I made that chat why I stopped lying. I started conquering. I started doing. You hear what I'm saying? I started doing. But sometimes until try that I always find time stupid. I be laughing at them. Yeah. But we talked about that. We talked about my why I stopped lying. I got another page to go through. I only have 10 minutes more to go. Well, I got more, but I'm trying to keep these at 1 hour. But again, those of you, I'm going to mention this about the recruiting for Sapphire Academy. Some of y'all are just, you're done. So maybe some of y'all didn't, qualify for unemployment. I mean, they're talking about they took people from probation. But remember, if you worked before that, and you started working, and even if you're on probation, unemployment is going to count that old work too. So you can get your unemployment. So, don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. So this is just something I'm just going to go down around, go around to. Right. We talked about the DEI situation on another chat. But again, we're all trying to really decipher the DEI situation where they're taking all that stuff away. I don't know. I can't tell you if it is something to pull us as a nature away. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be indirect. Pull us as a nature away from what they're doing and kind of like segregate us from them. I don't know if they're trying to put us in a box. It's not going to work. We are all united. There's all type of diversity here. And like I said on Twitter, this United States was made up on people from different types of diversities. You can't just shut it down and say, okay, we're gonna make them feel like shit. Now we're gonna put them at the bottom of the. How far you going? We're already at the bottom because you still own this. You see what I'm saying? You still own this, but you brought us here. Okay, these ain't my clothes. Okay, my clothes is pretty and colors. You make me wear the clothes that look like that. What you got on? You see what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I don't do the cross thing, you know. But it's just everybody's still trying to decipher what they really want to do. We all can see what's going on, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Um, these little crip crap things that they doing, they can't break us like that. They can't break. That's why I keep telling you, I don't give up. Don't give up. One thing I don't want to see is people burning their areas and burning their neighborhoods. Don't you live in that neighborhood, so don't get pissed off like that. Okay, don't tap your neighborhood. Okay. Oh, find your niche. Boy, I got one girl on here. I love her. She be talking about her niche, and I'm still trying to find my niche. I don't know what it is. Tell me what it is. Y'all find out what my niche is. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I figure, like I said, a lot of stuff I talk about on Twitter, I'm gonna bring it at you on YouTube. And how I'm talking to you today, this is how I talk on Twitter. I still talk about education. I talk about education on YouTube, but we still can be real and do education in all kinds of ways. Find your niche and check out YouTube and find whatever niche it is. Find your niche for your business. If it's them bows or whatever, if it's books, if you want to create a this is a good one. And now I'm done. I gotta do another chat with it. If you guys want to create a business where you have courses or something like that, like similar to my program, or even like my program, or even if you want to just do billing and develop that into a business, a medical billing, you have to decide what type of medical billing you want to indulge in. You want to do collections, you want to do accounts receivable, you want to do the front end, you want to do the back end. You see what I'm saying? So figure that out. You want to do coding or you want to do both. I figure it out when we get there. You know what I was going to show you? I had a book that I had pulled out. I don't know whose book it is. It's my book, but I'm talking about in terms of wrote it. I ain't going into all that. But you see this business book? It says how businesses work. I dive into this book sometime every now and then. I mean, Miss Lambert ain't Scooby the Boo Boos. I go to Barnes and Nobles when I want to find something, especially when I want to look at something that has to do with sales. If I want to look at something, which I go there recently, I just went there. I want to find out. Tell me how to break YouTube. Tell me how to break YouTube to get in there to like the rest of them. Because us at 50 something, like y'all know I ain't ashamed to tell you I'm 55. I'll be 56 this year. And like I said, even for us that's out there, it's never too late. Do what you got to do. I bought this book a few years ago, and I hit this book every now and then so I can teach my own self. Even when you go to college, you ain't gonna remember everything, but when you come out, you still have to get that knowledge in your mind. You still have to get that knowledge in your mind and keep that in there. Because if I go in accounting right now and I got to do a budget, I got to make sure that budget is good and where I'm putting money. Okay, so so we still have 5 minutes. Let me hit this page right here. 4 years of this. So I'm gonna close it out with we got a strange government right now. I'm telling you, we got a strange government right now. I don't know what's going on with them, but we got 4 years of this. And all the people I saw out in New York today, did y'all see that thing today where they had all those people protesting against Trump? What can they do? And I'm going to back that up. What can they do? Yeah, remember that movie? What can you do? I don't think they can do anything. What do y'all think? Because they are letting all this stuff out. I don't even know who they is, because the Democrats, don't get me started on them damn Democrats. No, don't get me started on them Democrats. I'm telling you. Now, Hakeem, now I don't know what type of language you be talking, but you're gonna have to start putting some of it in gear. You have to put in Hakeem, put your foot down and put it in gear. Okay. And my girl, I forgot her name. Put it in gear. Because all this, and y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Dumb and Dumber done went crazy. So, they got to do something about that. I hope y'all enjoyed this chat. I hope I talked about some of the things that y'all wanted to hear. Put it in here, and we're going to talk about some of the things that y'all want to hear. That next chat that we're going to talk about is about jobs. It's about jobs. Make sure y'all take heed to that next chat, because we're going to talk about jobs. I'm going to show y'all some tricks on how to get a medical billing job. Somebody asked me about that. I was like 8 o'clock in the morning. I ain't gonna mention your name, because if you're watching this, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna tell you a story, but I ain't gonna say no name. Send me an email. I'm sending out XYZ, but I'm not getting no calls for these, remote jobs or whatever. That next chat, it says no job. I'm gonna show y'all how to break the code for that. I'm also going to show y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what's on the billing test. When I hire, because this is how when I hire, they taking that test. I'm gonna tell y'all what's on that test. Okay, y'all better write it down. But that next chat, make sure you got a pen and a paper. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what's on the test. Okay, this is what I give, and this is what other hospitals give. I'm not saying they all give the same thing, but it's all that in a bubble. It's all that in a bubble. What's on a claim form? What's a 1500 claim form? How many digits of CPT? So that's the stuff I'm talking about. That's stuff I'm talking about. So if you're listening, which you should be listening to this live chat, that's what we're going to talk about. You don't have time to do one-on-one, you better listen to the chat. Okay, because this is how it's going to help you. Listen to the chats. But that next chat is no job. Okay, I'm going to show y'all how to get that. And I'm going to show y'all as the director, as me hiring someone on my team. Okay. So I think that's it. Learn your own business. Take notes. Take baby steps. Okay. Don't give up. Do not let the government get at you. Okay. Do not give up. Reach out to somebody. You don't have nobody to talk to, send me a message. Okay. Don't put it down below if it's a message like that. Okay. Put it in, I don't know, send me an email or something. Okay. Don't put it down there where everybody can see it if you don't want anybody to see a message. All right. And remember, don't call me Miss Lisa. Y'all can call me Auntie, or y'all can call me Miss Lambert. But y'all know how I am about that Miss Lisa thing. And it's only because I just don't like to be called Miss Lisa. Okay. If you do call me Miss Lisa, I'm not gonna say don't call me that, but I prefer. Okay, I prefer Miss Lambert. So next chat, no job. Okay. No job? Sapphire got you. Okay. We got you. And don't forget, you can recruit for Sapphire. You can recruit for Sapphire. The first thing you're going to do is look through all of my chats. Start learning. Start learning what I do. Start learning what we do. Start learning what medical billing code is. You can't sell nothing if you don't know nothing about it. If any of y'all worked at the federal government or work at the VA as a biller, as a whatever, then you already got that. You just need to know what I do. Y'all go out there and recruit. This is for all 50 states, all of y'all. Go out there and recruit for Sapphire Academy. You're going to get 15% of that. Okay, look at the chats. I'm not going to go into all that because we're getting ready to close this down. But I'm going to help y'all out. Y'all get emails. I get XYZ. Y'all got to close the deal. Okay, because this is real. This is real. They laying off. The federal government is not playing. This is real. Y'all know somebody who want to go to school for medical billing and coding? Bring them. Refer them to me. You can get a cut of it. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to let this go. I'm going to shut this down. And we're going to see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I think the next 2 days I'm not gonna do live. The next 2 days, next time I come on will probably be that Saturday. Okay, so remember what I said. Do not give up. Do not give up. Make a plan. Your resume is messed up. Send me the resume. Send me the resume or listen. That chat that I'm gonna do with no job, I'm gonna show y'all guys how to get this job. Okay, and make sure you have direct eye contact with the person who you are interviewing with. Okay, I gotta go. I'll see you guys next time. I'm looking for the thing to shut it down. Bye.